Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, the dreaded Game 7. This is what it all comes down to. One game between both of these teams to decide who advances to the second round. We'll quickly overview the series to this point. Going back to Game 6, we lost it in regulation. It was a regulation loss. I believe we gave up a goal pretty late in the third period, and that led to this series going to a 7th game. But we dominated the previous 3 games before that. We owned it. We dominated both games at home with 5-goal performances at the Saddle Dome. Went back on the road to the Shark Tank, a building we've struggled at in this series. And it goes to overtime in a 1-1 tie. Ends up going to a second overtime. And in double OT, we win it. I don't even remember how we won it. I don't know who had the game-winning goal on that one. I just know that we won it in double OT. It was a thriller, including killing off a full 5-minute major in overtime. And that's with the penalty time slider. The time scaling is at a maximum. So we literally had to kill the full 5 minutes off for that in that overtime. It was a great game. We did drop the first 2 games. Of course, not very pretty performances from ourselves in the first 2 games. Game 2 going to overtime as well. We lost that one in OT. So we've had 2 overtime games in this series. It's been actually kind of tight at times. It seems we did dominate 2 games in this series. San Jose dominating game 1. But other than that, it's been a pretty tight series. A couple of 1-goal games in here, as we will now go into game 7. All eyes turn to Game 7. And this is an elimination Game 7, of course, because the loser of this tilt has no tomorrow. Winner advances to round 2. Who will be advancing at the end of the night? We see the goaltending matchup. Both goalies getting over 900 save percentage for the series now. And it is all come down to this. A 7th deciding game. The puck is about to drop on this one, and it is an opening face-off that's won by Thornton and the San Jose Sharks. And I'll just go ahead and let you know all about this. Last evening, I tried to record this game, and we were winning big. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. We were winning big, 6-2 in fact. I mean, everything was working out in our favor. We were playing phenomenal hockey. We just couldn't miss. And the PS3 throw, look at this move by Camilleri. A shake move in front and saved by Niemi. But everything was working out right, and then the PS3 just out of nowhere in the middle of gameplay just froze. It goes in! It goes in! Glenn Cross scores on a poke check off of Burns. And the Flames take the early lead. I was not expecting that one. What a mistake from Brent Burns. Oh my goodness. And 5-0 on Niemi. Did you have that being the first goal of the evening? Alright, now the game definitely cannot crash. The PS3 console cannot freeze up on me. What a start. Didn't even really, I don't even think we technically have but maybe 1 shot on goal, and we have 1 goal. Even though the 1 shot on goal that we took was saved, so I know that's a little weird. A little funky, but an excellent start nonetheless. But going back to my discussion, yeah, we were winning big. A little frustrated that the console just crashed out of nowhere. There's nothing I can do about that. And this is by the way, this is a refurbished PS3 console that I bought off the internet. Because my original PS3 that I've had since way back in 2011, it died on me earlier in the year. All the way back in April of 2024, it died on me. Which is what I recorded. That was the console I did the Washington and the Nashville series on that console. So I had to buy this one because I wanted to continue playing the legacy NHL games because these games are so well made and just so much fun to record, do a series with. But anyway, let's focus on getting the puck, getting it out, and actually getting some offense going, although we do have that goal, so we can't really complain too much about offense. Oh, we're looking for Stahlberg. And, by the way, I still have last night's gameplay. All of the gameplay up until the moment it froze is recorded, so I still have that recording. But I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It'll probably be held onto for personal reasons, and I can just watch that recording back whenever I feel like it. Or to maybe perhaps cheer me up should we lose this game and subsequently the series. But so far, not a problem. Glenn Cross with a dangle move has the Sharks D out for lunch. Burns trying not to make another mistake with it, which is how Glenn Cross scored the first goal of the evening. Camilleri flips, dumps it out of play. I aimed the wrong direction with Camilleri's dump in, so that's why it went out. And Callahan leads the team in scoring. Not a surprise there, as he had a postseason. A player to be reckoned with this postseason. Has dangled some Sharks defenders as well on his way to putting the puck in the back of the net a few times. A perfect free agent signing. I can't really say that I got any complaints. Boyle did not help support that play very much. After creating the turnover that's cross-cornered in, Butler got a whack at it. And that's a dangerous play, but it ended up leading to Torres, who is subsequently taking off the puck. Come on, we got to get this back. This is sloppy. Flames have really lost their edge after starting the game well. Stay in front of the net. Don't give up the front of the net. Big block by Summers, and we want to control the breakout here. Even get us just a quick shot on the net. I'll take that. Whoa, Niemi dives after. And that almost sent Flo into Niemi's net. Sometimes we just need a simple shot on the net just to get something going offensively. I just am not satisfied with what we've generated offensively so far. It could be a very long game. The one goal we have gotten could be the only goal in the night that we will get. I don't believe that that will actually be the case, but you never know what kind of a goaltending performance Niemi may have up his sleeve. And we stuck to that left wing lock. It's also called weak side lock in this game. That's a dangerous play up to Jones. He avoided a body check. Still has the puck and stick lifted by Dan Boyle. We've had a few too many sloppy turnovers. Sharks dump it in, but they're not really in any hurry to chase it down. Not that that matters. Braun getting all over the forechecking effort, creating a chance for himself on the net. After the turnover, don't give up the front. Don't give up the front of the net. They missed the pass all the way back to the point. And I think we will get fresh legs on D. Dan Boyle sends it around to his D partner Burns. Really big headman pass, finds Gagliardi. He's in the zone legally, but on his own. And then Stewart, blocked down by Weidman. Callahan is going to have to skate this himself. No options to pass to a teammate, and that leads to an offside. Because we just couldn't stay held up at the blue line properly. So the goal is win this and dump it in. But of course, tied up and lost. Going to be tough to win faceoffs. And we've got another offside. I poked it back in and it touched someone and we were offside. Now Girardi leads the NHL in hits. Laying the body out there. And he's another free agent signing as well. We got Callahan and Girardi, the former Ranger players, in free agency. They were the two big fish in free agency. And the only reason I did that is because I felt like we needed to improve the roster in a big way, and those were two obvious candidates to go after. We also had the cap space. So I'm just going to pretend like I got the okay from ownership to go after the big fish and spend the money in free agency. It worked out well for us, hasn't it? We made the playoffs, and we're in Game 7 of Round 1. I don't know if we could have expected that when the season started. We just need a shot on the goal and some attacking zone possession. This is just not enough. Weidman just walking, fire, glove side on Niemi, but he has that. But at least it's something. I would like to see us get to a point where we can cycle it. Yeah, I'll get the fourth line to shift in the attacking zone. I would like to get to a point where we can cycle the puck instead of just back to the point, shoot it. But until San Jose changes the way they defend or we make an adjustment ourselves, that's just what we're going to have to do until something opens up for us to actually cycle it. Not that we need to. There's Giordano's introduction to the playoffs offensively. And he scored. Maybe we should just shoot it from the point. Well, there you go. The captain is on the board for the first time this postseason. Nice puck shield right in the middle of the ice as well. Picking corners on Niemi. And we got a 2-goal lead. I was saying, we should still try to cycle it. It's more exciting to try to grind and, you know, get the defense worn out, get them out of position to try and create goals as well instead of just shooting it from the point or shooting it off the rush. Variety is the spice of life, at least I like to think it is. But it's also nice when you're just scoring goals in general. I don't care how they go in at this point. It's a Game 7. Just get me a goal. Really aggressive saucer pass out there. And if you didn't see the graphic before the face-off in which Giordano scored his goal, the Sharks have not generated a shot on goal, not an official one yet. And we ran into the goaltender just ever so slightly, and it's enough for a penalty. I mean, barely touched him. I'm pretty sure he barely touched him, but it was my fault. I was controlling Klo right on the forecheck, and yep, oh, it's right as he was skating back too, so you cannot blame me for that. Game really just punished us for that one. Really harsh. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. First of all, he's out of the goal crease, and he's skating back to his net after trying to play the puck. I'm just doing what I felt my player needed to do on the forecheck. Yemelin may have just saved a goal against Pavelski. Good stick there. Stay with an active stick. Blocked again. The shot from the point not getting through. The Sharks will probably keep this in, but I want to get it away from the net. And there's another big deflection. You know the Sharks love that deflection. They've been going to school on that. Camilleri just out of reach, but it will get all the way down, full length of the ice. Don't run into Niemi. No. Go get that, Boyle. Good job. That was perfectly defended. We got Boyle against Boyle. They're both wearing 22, by the way. So, that makes it, I know, it doesn't make it more confusing, but interesting that we have two Boyle, last name Boyle, on the ice. And they both wear 22 for both teams. And they're both now in a tussle with each other. Oh, do you want to go? We need a Boyle-on-Boyle fight. I can't actually get a fight going. Now we can try. But he does not oblige. So, okay, we were going to see Logan Couture's chance, but I skipped it already. And that's a good time to win that face-off. That one's blocked. So now is Giordano playing with a little more confidence? I'm sorry, Camilleri, I put you in a bad place. Is Giordano playing with a little more confidence now that he's got that first goal of the series? Okay, Butler. I did a few too many spin arounds there with the puck. Marlowe, I'm not sure what the plan was with that. Camilleri, do we try a dangle? Well, we did. I mean, Camilleri's taking a spill tonight. 2 times in a row. He has been knocked to the ice in a harsh way. And this is what we need to do to the Sharks all night. Don't give them anything in the middle of the ice. Make them dump it in. Make them think twice about making that next pass. They do stretch that one up to Marlowe, but then it's right off the stick. And Camilleri just hand the puck to someone else and let somebody else take a beating for once in this game. Berchi just missed it. It was Finn Berchi in last night's recording of the attempt at this Game 7 who had a legacy game. I mean, he was on fire. I think he had 3 points going into the third period, 2 goals, 1 assist going into the third period of last night's recording session. So you don't get to see that because that just never happened. But he's out there trying to make it happen now. Oh, come on, stay with, look at the stick, look at Berchi, he's battling. Maybe this can still be a legacy game for him. Keep that in front of you, yeah. Right there, coming through his Backlund. And no teammates to pass to, so we'll just do a little dangle, try to buy ourselves some time for ourselves and our teammates. Drop back through to Pouliot. How did that end up on the pad? Pouliot had it again, Stallberg. I was going to push it to the corner, and the Sharks are taking a penalty. So both teams getting a power play opportunity in this first period of play. I'm not sure what the infraction is just yet. It happened at the blue line, obviously, with a hook. Hook against Gagliardi on Stallberg. He hooked Victor Stallberg. And the power play gets its first look of Game 7. And there it is. Pouliot now back to the point. Point guy I trust is there, and he was. All right, everyone's kind of moving everywhere, and it's really unsettling me. So we'll just shoot. There's a rebound. Pouliot, blocked. Pouliot, saved by Niemi with a 5-hole attempt. So good start. Now, I'm going to put the first unit out for both the forward and the defense. And I don't remember I'm pretty sure Camilleri is supposed to be the first power play unit, but I can't remember how I designated my power play units. Pouliot with 2 good chances on that early attempt on the power play. I've already forgotten how long expired off the power play. Just 30 seconds. Not even a full 30 seconds. So we got plenty of time on the power play still. We just got to get it back. But the Sharks clear. That'll buy them a lot. And across to Girardi. Now head up. Dangerous pass, obviously. And here's the man of the magical, mythical man of the hour. Ryan Callahan. I just was hoping he wasn't injured for a second there. I can't believe that got over the heads of all of our players. Marlowe's looking for the chance shorthanded as the Sharks are struggling in this first period. Not the ideal first period for them. And not an ideal power play for us now as it's gone away from us to end the period. We're going to stop. Callahan shooting left side, but at least it's a shot on goal. And we will pull our goaltender here with 3.5 to go. Attacking zone face-off, it just makes sense to me to pull the goaltender and go aggressive with the face-off setup. Yeah, it's just that shot off the rush. Nothing really amazing to look at. Easy save, I guess, for Niemi. We got to win this. Oh, Hoodler, you won it literally the worst way possible. And that'll be the end of the first period of play. I'm just grateful for the 2-goal advantage that we have. We didn't get scored on. So, no complaints. The only thing I can complain about is that. That's the only thing I can complain about. I don't think that should have been a penalty. But anyway, we've got 40 more minutes of work to do. We held the Sharks scoreless. We also limited them to just 3 shots on the net. I think that's probably the least shots on goal San Jose has had for an entire period, especially for a first period in the whole series. So, good news for us. We're on our game. We kind of got gifted a lucky goal early in the first period. Then we got another one from the point from Giordano. So things are working out for us defensively and offensively right now. The power play is just not happening. In fact, I mean, San Jose has had more possession in the attacking zone than we have on our power play. And they will get it once again. They turn it back into the zone. Just do not give up. The key is don't give up the front of the net. And if there's a guy looking for a deflection, we need to tie him up for that deflection. Blocked by Giordano. Just captain status game. This is the legacy game for Giordano right here. That's what this is. Yeah, way to dig that. Way to dig that out. And up. And a bad turnover. Puck's got to get out. Yep, it's just got to get up and out. Oh, the player switching screwed me over there. And I'm pretty sure that's a save by Mrazek. But I don't want to keep doing this to Peter Mrazek. He will cover. We probably should have taken the whistle. We should have. We should have. This forecheck is becoming too much to deal with. We just can't get anything out to center. Because the forwards, they went so far up the ice while we still had the puck in the D zone that I couldn't even get it to anyone. No one was open. That's a good turnover. All right, Stahlberg, pull up, looking in front. Pulling out was wide open, but a good stick, and the net's come off. Really great stick, but whoever defended that for San Jose, that was perfectly done. But we're running around too much in our own zone, and they love deflections in San Jose. They really do. Couture, we got to box that guy out. Tie up a stick. Don't let him do anything with it. They shouldn't even be getting that shot through in the first place. We need to be tight point right up there on the point guy, taking away the shot lane. But we also need to take the tip away. Oh, man. Penalty. For what? Interference, they have called it. And it's against Nystrom, but... And I was not controlling Nystrom, was I? Oh, yeah, I was not controlling him. He just went in full bore after the guy that was possessing the puck initially. It was after the pass was made, so they ruled that interference. It's a tough penalty to take. Just kind of a boneheaded play, not really thinking. Oh, that's a dangerous stick lift I did with Boyle. All right, Backlund, just flip it. You got no numbers, just flip it. It'll technically be on net. Good play coming back, Backlund. Get it! Oh, come on. The freaking puck bouncing, and that is a fortunate break that's offside. You know, this is nothing more stressful than a Game 7. I hate it. But this is where you see what you're made of. Put everything on the line for this game. We may not be playing a round 2 game. That was a perfect bump pass to Callahan. Now, I'm going to do this. Little puck shield. It would go behind the net, get him chasing. Wrap around play. Callahan looking for the shot, but it was blocked. It's kind of a one-man show. Very selfish play by Callahan, but he's earned it. All right, clean up the rebound and just send it. Yep, send it around. Well, I don't know. Oh, we set up Giordano poorly on that. He was really giving it an honest effort to get there first. And yep, Callahan, burst of speed, buddy. Are you kidding me, Demers? Man, we had that. We totally freaking had that, and the game screwed me over with it. Icing, definitely. Get the icing. Make him pay for that. Flip that down there. Oh, we were supposed to be in the clear with Callahan on that. This is a much sloppier game than what I played last night. Last night would have been the perfect episode to go up for a Game 7. We were playing really great as a team. It was a collectively awesome game. And then I end up recording this, and sorry for the disconnect of the controller. I record this, and this is the slop show that I have to offer for Game 7. Oh man, Boyle took his man out harsh behind the play there. It was next to the bench. Shot, rebound, but it's kept in front. Yemelin just cleans it up nicely. At least it gets back to center. We're going to have to change. Oh, we're going to have to change our D strategy if we keep giving up these chances for San Jose. Now, we did just get done killing a penalty, so keep that in mind. Oh my god, the forwards, man. No support on the breakout. Finally, it's up to Sven Berchi. Berchi just kind of showing forehand, protecting the puck around along the blue line. We're going to send it down low, but no one's there. Of course they're not. Hudler, poke it. Turn around, Jones. Man, you guys have so many chances to get the freaking puck back. Oh, it's a little frustrating. It's just out of reach. This has not been a good second period so far for us. And did we not begin this period? We began the period on the power play, and it's just not been a good period for us. All right, pulley up. Step back, step away from that. Oh, of course, board play. Summers digs it out. We got to get a shot here, Summers. And it's not going to go in. That's fine with me. We just needed to shoot something on the net. I want to cycle really bad. You can see everyone is behind the net. That's the strategy offensively, but we just can't get the actual cycle set up. Very heavy collision between Girardi and Marlowe, and that's just going to add to Girardi's stats as the leading hitman. Not a hitman in that way, but the leading man in hits in the playoffs. Not Agent 47 style. Or maybe he is Agent 47 style. That's what we're paying him to do. Take out the opposition. No, Havlat, you don't get in so easily. Number 9 is a marked man in this series for the Calgary Flames. He has to be. And they dump it in off of our player's face on an offside. And again, Brent Burns continues to be the slumping star for the San Jose Sharks. It was Giordano coming into this game, but he's got himself a goal. A crucial goal for the team as well. The second one in the game. Padding the lead for the Calgary Flames. Of course, we're going to get board penned right there. I'm looking for the open option, and we'll just flip it. Of course, no one's really prepared for that flip play either. The Sharks' forecheck is not giving us anything to work with, naturally. I don't expect them to. All right, back to the point, because it's just the only thing open. Butler, down low. Yes, that was exactly it. Good play by Backlund to be there and available for that one-timer, and to put it on the net. Just getting it on the net. Camilleri coming back through. It's up. Pouliot was probably going on a change and not expecting to have the puck there. We just got to shoot it. Yep, we'll just shoot it through traffic. It just seems like my AI teammates are kind of all over the place. Everywhere and in between, but just not where they're actually supposed to be to support a play offensively. I mean, even that, I like that because it's a shot on goal, but it was see where my teammates are going? They're aimlessly skating toward the net instead of getting to an open pocket of space on the ice so I can pass them the puck, so we can actually do something with it, set something up. Let's set up some plays. I want to set some plays up because it's better than just mindless hockey. I'm trying to play more than just a mindless hockey game here. Berchi, down low. It was intended to go for Hudler. If we can keep that in, we got to battle. Yep, Berchi is battling. He stops, goes back the other way. I need you to open up for that shot. Shoot, Hudler. He does finally shoot. There we go. This is the most possession the Flames have had all evening long. That's going to be off the Tukas of Joe Thornton. Thank you for the line change. Oh, my goodness. We had pressure. A line change ruined it. Ended the pressure. Go again. Go again. They're changing as well. Jones pulls up. Sends it hard. Off the pad of Niemi. It was supposed to go through the crease. Oh, right there. Hudler. But it's Berchi instead. Well wide. Made Niemi think about it at least. And it's going to be Gagliardi for the Sharks now. This is their first possession in a while, and they are offside with that. That was really great. Everything we had going there for a while. Who is this? Camilleri? No, this is Berchi. This is the miss that Berchi just had. He had the little screen as well, temporary screen, a flying screen from Hoodler. Quick a little flyby in front of the net. You gotta hit the net in order for it to actually go in and be successful. Well, not necessarily. You can see weird caroms and everything, but I don't expect a weird carom off of that. Oh, yeah, I mean, I know the rule of thumb is never break it out over the middle. Oh my God! What was that deke? I didn't even know that was a deke in the game. I was expecting something else to come off of that deke. Oh man, we had that. We still could have it. Good forechecking pressure. This is the left wing lock, working wonders for us. Yeah, we're going for that hip check. You don't dump that in so easily. Oh, Butler, I'm in a precarious spot here with this. Just looking for the breakout, but no one's on the boards. No one's on the damn boards. That's going in. I didn't mean to play that either. And it's still, okay, that broke the twig, but God knows. Across, D to D. Skate it up. Skate it, Butler. Skate with it. Dump it in. Hard. Yep. Hard dump in, and then Butler can go back in his D position. That was frantic. In our own zone. Torres, not going in so easy. Get on the boards, and I will rim it up there to you. Clow to Boyle. Brian Boyle does a windmill. And you're not shoving Brian Boyle off the puck so easily. And that is Exhibit A. We almost set that up to the back door as well. That's the one thing with Boyle, is that his size is a factor. He can just protect that puck. He can be a hound on it for as long as he wants. And you're not taking him off the puck. Weidman, a nice escape move. Hard pass to Clow. Pulls up. Clow dodges his man. Makes a tough save for Niemi. And they go offside again. The broken twig can finally get cleaned up. That was off of a block. We got a stick in the lane on that led to that broken stick. But the pull-up move by Clow right here, that was pretty nice. And I had Backlund going back door. We should have shot low pad. Rebound. Backlund would have banged it home on a goal. We had 2 of those last night in last night's recording of this game. That again, the one that I reiterate froze. The recording that froze. Unfortunately, not everything is going right for us in this one. We should have had the middle covered off there, but a good forecheck nonetheless. Turn around, Giordano. Up, quickly back up, and we'll dump this in. So now we're getting into a little bit of dump and chase for both teams. Both teams feeling like they have no choice but to dump and chase. Yes, Sven Berchi. Yeah, Sven Berchi. And dropped off. Jones pulls up, waiting for that trailing player. It's Giordano here. Wide from the point. No one's coming down to go get that puck, of course. And I had to try to move it quickly. Jones across to no one. Ari Hodler, and he just banks it back in. And that'll basically be the end of the period right there, I would assume. Yeah, that'll be the end of the period. And Stahlberg, there it is. Second period of play is over. We're up 2-0. And we are 20 minutes away from reaching round 2. 20 minutes that I just need the PS3, the recording computers, everything. Just cooperate with me for 20 minutes of this third period of play, at least at a minimum. And help to see the Flames off to round 2, but I don't want to push my luck because this game is far from over. And San Jose is bound and due for a good opportunity or a good several shifts. So I'm just trying to stay away from all that. That's a lucky break for us that got the Camilleri out on the wing. Glenn Cross is onside. Pull up. I don't know where you were passing to, but that was a terrible pass. Kept in. Camilleri just flips it back in, and he continues to get abused. The abuse does not stop for Camilleri in this game. Yemelin is one-on-one, and Mrazek will save and cover the shot attempt from Havlat. So again, oh God, Camilleri. I mean, Marlowe's just coming right across the middle, looking for bodies. He got one. Number 13 is a marked man for the Calgary Flames tonight. I'm sorry. Oh, God, that was awkward the way we came in and won that. And Hoodler, there it is. It's wide open. Hoodler, just a move to the outside. Hoodler pushing for Berchi, but he couldn't get it. Been a low event game as well. This has just been a very low event game 7 for both teams. I'm looking. I know it's open there to Hoodler. Dangerous but open. Berchi is in. Crosses with Jones. Jones was going to shoot. He was going to load the gun, but he could not. Nope, defended too well, and it's wide open. Berchi. And he's in. He shakes. And he could not bake. And it will be covered by Niemi. We should get a different group of bodies. We'll go fourth line. That'll be Brian Boyle. We'll rest the first pair as well. Fourth line, third pair on the ice for this attacking zone face-off. And they put their third line out. I think we can match up well against their third line with our fourth line. Just shoot. Oh, well, over the net by Summers. Chloe, you got to get the puck back, my man. He didn't even try. And by the time he got it, it was awkward. Butler, we're going to chop. We're going to chop at that. Yes, we are. And, of course, Nystrom is so far up in the zone that he couldn't even get to the puck. And we just are looking to clear and buy ourselves a little bit of time. Get to that. Yes, good job, Butler. Ooh, it is onside with that. Well, amazing. Amazing that was even onside in the first place. We go after Vlasic in the corner. He got demolitioned. Power move attempt by McCarthy. He gets it right back. Regains possession. We're going to chase him up the boards and just force him out. There you go, Boyle. You got room. You got time to skate this. Callahan across the middle. Dangle move for no reason. Puck protection. Cut back. Oh, he goes between everyone. What the hell, Callahan? Okay. And a bad turnover after all of that. Here comes Joe Thornton. Is he power moving to the net? Not on this occasion because we have the puck back. And then he gets it right back. Big slapper from number 19. And Burns protects that puck away. Goes D to Boyle, who will flip it back in. We're going to try to fish this out cleanly. Here, Giordano. Camilleri. Across to Glenn Cross. We can probably do this little deke through the middle. I'm really trying hard to get to the middle. And we will have no problem with that shot coming from basically the middle of the ice. There it is, down low to Callahan. Stop. In front because we're going to get a power play. And it will probably be charging. Interference to Desjardins. It'll be interference, a penalty nonetheless, and a power play for us. Second attempt on the power play on the game. You could call that boarding. You could call that anything you want. I mean, it could be a number of things. So we're going to stick with the umbrella on the power play. Second unit starts for the Flames. Backlund. Across. Stahlberg. Down low. Oh, yeah, pull it. You just got to pull the trigger, Pouliot. You really got to pull the trigger. He just didn't, for some reason, he just didn't shoot. But anyway, oh my God, just out of the reach of Stahlberg. Is that going to be cleared by Stewart very easily? No, it will not. All right. Let's get our setup here. Let's get our setup. I'm skating around the world. Oh, Stahlberg. Over. One-timer. Wide blocker. Saved by Niemi off the Weidman one-timer. And we'll put a different unit out. This unit's looking good. There are definitely one-timers on the ice for that. And there it is. Callahan has it. Shake and bake time, Callie. What was the plan there, Baerchi? That was pretty bad. Burns will clear pretty easily. Will it be on net? It will be wide of the net. Mrazek has to be careful with this. And, of course, we're board penned again. Just slowing the freaking game down for us. 30 seconds to go here. All right, Baerchi to the outside. Get teammates involved. We're still on the power play. We're on this. Over to Weidman. Down low for Gio. Oh, Gio, man, that was... Oh, Callahan on the back door. That was interesting. This is what the power play can do when we have the time and the patience, and then we can also do that. Just a horrible missed pass. Going back toward the point. We're going to drop that off. Get that forechecker off of us. Oh, man. Oh, my God. A bad pass as well. Man, the forecheck. We should have just skated it. Should have just skated it north at that point. We'll get it north by dumping it in. Camilleri's probably... He was about to get off the ice, but then I took control. And just shovel that on net. Sure, whatever. I didn't like anything about that possession immediately following the power play. So, I'm going to go third line here. I'm going to give my third line an offensive zone start. I got to start thinking about actually managing my lines. It will be third line versus third line. Backlund against... I don't even know who's taking this face off for the Sharks, and it doesn't matter because he lost it. Come help him out. Come help him out at the point. Stahlberg, just shoot. All right, low blocker, not a bad place. And then we flip that one back on. That was actually supposed to go behind the net. The point shot that Butler just took, it was supposed to be a rim back in behind the net. That one right there. But it was actually tipped by Pouliot. So we got some guys going to the front of the net too. We can do that as well. We can play that style. Shot totals on the top left of your screen. Back to the point. Yemelin. Oh, it's going to go in. Whose goal is... Vlasic is pissed off. Whose goal is this? We have had 2 weird ones by the defenseman. Is this Yemlin's goal? Chloe, watch Chloe. He just pushes the hell out of Vlasic, who just nudges it in. I'm not even sure whose goal this is, because we're looking at Vlasic, because it is Yemlin. Yemlin's first goal of the playoffs, and they're showing Vlasic, who's frustrated, of course, because of the way that one ended up in the back of his own net. No fault of his own. That was just a weird, awkward play. We've had the Sharks basically put the puck in their own net twice in this game. All right, keep going there, Boyle. They defended it well. I think we got away with a penalty there. We should have probably been called for high sticking, but Yemlin. We got 2 defensemen in this game for the Flames, getting their first goal of the playoffs. Looking very sharp while doing it. That's a bad pass to begin with. Whatever I just did there, I've really been trying to find some things up my sleeve. All right, Yemlin, got newfound confidence. Scoring a goal. Oh, intercepted. I did want to drop past the Berchi. I wanted to. Just hold on to it right here. I mean, 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Not that long that you got to go. This has been probably the least entertaining Game 7 I could have hoped for. It's not the blowout that last night's recording was, but it was an entertaining blowout. This has been a sloppy game. But anyway, I don't care. As long as we advance, I don't really care. Oh, Pouliot, man. I got to try some things now. I mean, we got a big 3-0 lead that we bolstered to. It's getting late in the game. The Sharks just cannot find a pass or a play offside. They've given their fans nothing to cheer for in this game. I gotta find some things to do. One-handed dangles would definitely press the excitement button for me. Okay, Glenn Cross cut across the middle. And yeah, I'll just shoot it. Why not? I got guys driving the net there. Camilleri, nice 45-degree cut. He's just thinking about not getting hit. He's just preserving that brain of his for the rest of this game. And, of course, this playoffs, that'll be a face-off, attacking zone. And we'll go back to the third line. Sure, attacking. I don't mind putting my bottom 6 on the ice for an attacking zone face-off. I think I'm going to reward them for their hard work in this series. And they got their first line out there, so good luck to you, Backlund, on the draw. And you didn't win it. I don't expect him to be winning that face-off against Joe Thornton. Don't give him that much space on the zone entry, but Mrazek has that carefully there. And a hard headman pass to Pouliot. Looking back to Backlund across Stahlberg. We'll just pull up, shoot. Blocker side. All right, Weidman. Got help from Pouliot. Go in there. Pressure Demers. We play hard to the very final whistle of this game. And that was a penalty. Yep. That's Girardi taking a penalty for I'm guessing a slash is the official penalty on this one. So do be paying attention, because if they do get a goal here, there's enough time on the clock. They get a quick early goal in this power play. We got a game. We're suddenly talking about a game here. The third goal is crucial. That goal support. I'm glad we're not protecting a 2-goal advantage at this point with the power play to come here. Thornton in front, and it will be cleaned up by Butler, and we will Howard this one all the way down the ice. And look at the forechecking effort by Callahan. Callahan to Camilleri. Wide. That's supposed to be the conjoined twins on the ice, always joined at the hip together. Well, they're the conjoined twins that are not actually twins. And we will send this one down the ice off the glass. Make San Jose go the full length to get this thing into the attacking zone on the power play. No, Pavelski, you don't have such an easy entry. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Cover it, and we'll take that face off. Get a different unit on the ice as well. Clean change. And be prepared to take and hopefully win a face-off. 29 has been the man of the game right now for the Calgary Flames. Man of the game. Look at him battling these deflections that they're getting so easily as well. Because we're set to be tight point, first of all. So all of our defenders are focused on getting up there and pressuring the point guy, which they're not really doing a particularly great job of in this game anyway. That's a thundering hit from Brian Boyle, and we put it in the bench, unfortunately. I mean, we may have gotten away with a penalty as well. This is the hit, isn't it? Shepard, the poor recipient of that one. Bone crunching. Well, don't worry. There's not a game for you to have to play after this. So you can go sit on your couch at home and rest and recover from that one. Or maybe I'm talking too early. Am I talking too early? Come on, get that down the ice. How much time left? I've already forgotten. 2.5. Not likely for the Sharks, but not impossible either. Not looking very likely. We'll rim that. Callahan is waiting. Perfect pickup off the boards. You could ask for a better pickup off the boards for Callahan. Blocker save. And Camilleri giving all of his might to put a hit on there at Irwin, but he just had nothing for him. There it is. Girardi out of the box. Was going on a change, but we'll take this one. We'll load the gun. Niemi had no idea where it was. Final minute and a half. Looks like we're going to be going to round 2 nonetheless. I just don't see the Sharks getting 3 now at this stage of things. And a hard pass is going to be kept in. Don't ruin it for Peter Mrazek. He's played a phenomenal game. And I did not think it would be possible at this difficulty, but we might just be seeing it happen. And I'm just not going to bring up the word until it's official. But you can tell by what's going on the scoreboard. Good board play there, Yemlin. Dug out, and we just want to find Fairchie with a headman pass. Fairchie. Spinorama move at center. The Martin Natchez special. Oh, Jones should have got the puck out. Still has a second chance at it. Second bite at the cherry is successful. Here comes Hoodler. Dangle move in. And Hoodler spin around. It was not supposed to be a spin around. I was going to just try to dump it in, but we'll keep it in right here. Hoodler can't keep it in. Sharks bring it in. Marlowe with a burst of speed. It's a little too much for the defender chasing. And we'll board play it. Is it going to be official? Shot. And it is. It's official. Peter Mrazek shuts out Game 7. Legacy game for him, for sure. And that's it. That's all she wrote for the San Jose Sharks. We, the Calgary Flames, have advanced to the second round, so there will be a round 2 to this series. I am looking forward to it. I didn't think we would win round 1. I really was a little skeptical, but this was a really close matchup the whole way through. Of course, this one going 7. But we found a way in Game 7. We found a way in this game to just force the puck into the Sharks' own net. We forced their defenders to put it into their own net. So following victory in Game 7 against the San Jose Sharks, it looks like we are going to be taking another trip to California because we got the Anaheim Ducks. But this series will begin at home before we actually go on the road. So this is a Anaheim Ducks team that went 38, 33, and 11 in the regular season. Meanwhile, we overperformed 44, 34, and 4 and punch out the San Jose Sharks in 7 games. What happened in the first round of the playoffs? Let's take a look. So the playoff tree, as you see it here, the Anaheim Ducks, they eliminate Phoenix in just 5 games, the 4 seed coming into the playoffs. And so that means that the Anaheim Ducks, they beat the best team in the West. They eliminated the best team in the West. They were not gifted a spot here in the second round. They definitely earned their way in here, as now we reseed? No. The 4 and the 3. The 4 seed and the 3 seed in the playoff tree both advanced in both sides of the bracket here. And that would be LA and Winnipeg in the other part of the West Coast bracket playing each other in the second round. So there is a guarantee between Calgary, Anaheim, Winnipeg, and LA. One of these 4 teams is going to represent the West in the Stanley Cup final. And out east, Toronto got it done in 6 games over Tampa Bay. Montreal in 5 over Buffalo. Carolina in 6 over Washington. And the Rangers in 7 over their state rival, the New York Islanders. So, I believe the Rangers trailed after 2 games in that series and advanced after 7 games like we did. So we get Toronto-Montreal, second round. That's going to be a good one. And Carolina-New York Rangers in the second round as well. So one of those 4 teams will be in the Stanley Cup final. And here's the save percentage and GAA leaders after round 1, as well as points and wins leaders after round 1, goals and assist leaders after round 1. You see Ryan Callahan leading the way with 6 goals, tops in the NHL for the postseason.